right. Just give me the word, You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word, You know I don't play right. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. Don't give me this. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good.
Yay, we're doing it, guys. We're here. We're live. It's been a while. It's been a while.
It
We're actually
has been.
pre-recording.
I missed you.
I've missed you, but Mama, let me tell you how we've been booked and busy on multiple occasions for multiple things. I had a concert I just went to. What else? I got a new job. That's interesting.
Yay!
Hey, money, because your girl loves money, and I don't like giving attention to men like that for money. Ugh. Ugh. Unless they pay me, but and then even then I'm like, no, thank you. It's
It's
like,
still like questionable. Like,
do I really need this money? Do I really need my lights? Do I really need my bills paid? Yeah.
yes. The answer is yes.
No,
The
no, no.
answer
The answer
is
is
yes.
yes. I have to do it. I have to do it, but it is what it is. However, um, Ms. D, you know what oralism is?
Listen,
What?
I was on a podcast last night with this beautiful young lady who let me introduce because Goddess Lilith is so amazing and she does so many things in the kink community. And she has her own event coming up that I'm really excited about. And even more of her events coming in the future. But Goddess
I'm
Lilith
excited.
is here with us tonight.
Hello.
And we got to experience somebody figuring out a new kink last night that they like to listen to certain words be said. So yeah, that was a great discovery. We watched somebody kink awakening together.
Love that.
It was very nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, introduce yourself, goddess. What tell us about yourself, tell us where we can find you.
So, good evening, everyone. My name is Goddess Lilith. I am a Dami. I top for impact play, century play, wax play. You can find me on Instagram at worship_goddess_Lilith. I'm on FetLife as goddess with a face, Lilith. It's better if we just put it somewhere instead of me trying to explain
Yeah,
it.
I'll be sure I put
absolutely.
it in
It'll
in
be
the
it'll be
video.
on the screen.
I'm most
Definitely.
active on Instagram, so you can guys can follow me there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a vibe, so I'll check you out, and then you might get the invite. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, of course, because nobody should have access to goddesses without a proper worship first, a proper tribute, a proper
Absolutely.
respect. We don't want that. We
Proper
don't
trick,
condone.
maybe,
Mhm.
Yeah, like let me know beforehand. Exactly.
What is your preferred method, goddess, when someone is approaching you, someone new, and they want to know what it's like to like be underneath you, have services from you? How should they approach you?
Okay, so I'm very big on honorifics, but only after we've made our first conversation. So you can just address me as Lilith. if you're
Mhm.
if you're first time introducing, so you just be like, my inboxes are always open, so you just very simple, hey Lilith, I'm interested in being vetted, or like I would like to get more information, and I am an open book when it comes to that because I'm very big on consent and you knowing what you signed up for, because I put a lot of time and effort into these things. And if you're like gung-ho for a week and then MIA for the next month, now we have an issue.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
tell people everything that you're going to be getting into when you decide to bottom underneath me, because I'm considered a very strict, task oriented mommy. Heavy on the strict. um,
Heavy on the string.
Everyone's straight.
so
I love
I am not everyone's cup of tea, but
Mhm.
if you are interested, just slide in my DMs. That's all.
Listen, she said the DMs are open. Be respectful and
Mm-hmm.
kind, and don't be a weirdo. You know, we like when people talk to us like regular people,
Exactly.
but also like know your place a little bit though.
Yeah.
Not a little bit, a lot of it. Because they be
Like
having audacity.
once I've responded to you and you decided to continue the conversation with me, then you can address me as goddess. I just don't
Yeah.
like to. I like to give everyone the leeway, especially the newbies, because then you scare them off. You go, geez, I just wanted to say hello. Now I gotta submit so early. Wait a minute.
Right, right, right. I didn't
Um,
even know if I wanted that. I was just saying hi.
yeah. I get that. I literally had a situation where somebody randomly messaged me on Facebook, I think, and they were like, I want to worship you so bad. And I'm like, I don't even know you.
See?
What? Can you calm down? And I was like, let me think about it. I don't even know if I want to take on somebody. And they're just like, and to be fair, I forgot all about them because I got life. And then they were like, oh, I guess you don't want. I was like, already you fucked up. Already you fucked up.
Right.
I don't wanna,
Why are you
you have to
talking to
be
me like
patient.
that?
It's my terms, not your terms. This is about, that's just how it is, especially even if you're new. And I love that you give newbies like leeway. I will give them a whole like, I used to have this forum, and it's funny because I was cleaning up my computer and I found it, and it would be like, "Why you fucked up?" And I would just send it to them because I'm tired of texting them. And it'd be like, "Why you fucked up?" and why I'm not responding. I was like, "Shut up." But our topic
No, I
today, ladies. Oh, go ahead.
well, listen, I want to still talk about the DMs because that also is still on topic
Mhm.
because I definitely have guys like sliding in my DMs like, oh, like, definitely asking for the pegging situation. I always get that. I feel like I'm going to get that for
I'm
the rest
pretty
of my
sure
life.
she'll always get those.
Occasionally, like I'll get like some subby guys like
Hmm.
messaging me, but I am a person. I hate texting. I like to send voice notes, So I'll send voice notes sometimes, right? And then
Hmm.
I had to learn, we all learn that, oh, I can't send back these voice notes. Like, no, 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 you're getting off on this. Like, you're
Yep.
actually like, I can't give you this voice and I'm talking to you like, no, what do you mean? Like, no, 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 no. And I realized like a couple people were like, I feel like baiting me into a conversation, like,
Yep.
and they do that. I talk about that all the time on here. People will
Hmm.
bait you into a conversation and basically like kind of live their fantasy a little bit of a dominant person just like off of that like short DM. Like you feel like you're
Yep.
giving them nothing, but to them that was everything.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
so you have to be very mindful of what you respond, how you respond, because they're like, oh, I could have, I paid whatever I paid for whoever I met on Twitter for this, and you giving it to me right now for free. Like, yeah, so be careful.
I learned that when it comes to them getting me angry, because I would get pissed off really easily. And then I realized, and that's one of the reasons I tell Ms. D all the time. I'm like, that's why I don't get angry in public. I don't like. I'll say my piece when I want to say my piece, but I'm not giving nothing away for free.
Right.
Y'all not getting me that way. And the same thing, I'm not gonna get political on here, but that's been like a top. I'm like, y'all really just want me to bully y'all, and I'm not doing it, and go somewhere else. And I think I told Miss Z last time too. I was like, somebody was in my Facebook trying to get me real angry about everything. And next thing you know, they're like, what color panties you got on, baby? I'm like, who are you? You fucking freak.
Listen,
And I was like,
speaking
not
of
even a sexy way. Like, what are you
Lilith,
doing?
Goddess Lilith was playing a Kinky audiobook last night while we were in her car, and this man was a bully. Gun pointed to the back of this guy's neck,
Uh,
giving it to him fucking his face. And that was a great. I think Lilith. I think I like that one more than the other one. I'm not gonna lie. What was that called again?
so the one we were first listening to is by Rena Kent is called Kiss the Villain. So this is
Oh,
a part of her. She has a lengthy universe. Like it's literally called the Rena Kent universe.
mhm.
And this is a side book of her main like 4 or 5 series. So this is,
Okay,
and it's a romance with
we
Garrett,
love.
who's going to be his professor, I believe. So
Oh,
like I like to dual read sometimes. So like I have the hard copy, but I like listening as well. So like I'll
Mhm.
open the book up and then have them basically read to me. But that
Yeah,
so for the event, I didn't want to get because this is the first one. I didn't want to get too kinky because some of these books are
Yes.
old. Okay. So the three books I picked were like the softest, but like still kinky options I would give to a beginner. And even out of the three, people still chose the kinkiest of them all. Like the
that's what they want. I don't think you have to go mild. I think they
No.
want the hardcore.
because Miss D was like, so
Mhm.
how far are you into this book? I'm like, this is chapter two, girl.
Yep.
Like, yo, like this is getting intense here. Like we must be like, not halfway through, but like this is definitely like chapter 3, like chapter 4. I don't know how many chapters it was, but I figured we were like almost at the halfway point. I was like, oh, they are getting into it. She's like, oh no, we're like 5 minutes in. I'm like,
Yep.
oh,
Beginning.
So actually, that's a good question, Goddess. Do you, so somebody who also loves audiobooks, who does all that stuff, do you feel like sometimes it gets in too quick, or do you like when it gets in quick?
Okay, so like I have a love hate. Like I do love a slow burn, but don't slow burn me for
Yeah.
75% of this book because now you pissed
Yeah.
me off.
I will throw that shit. I will throw that
So
shit
like
out.
I don't mind it being like chapter 5 or even like chapter 10, like we're just getting the feel for each other.
Yeah.
But like chapter like but I also do enjoy it. Like I do enjoy like chapter 2, like boom, right in the accent. Like I bought the book for a reason.
Yeah.
yeah.
I bought it.
Yeah.
So
No, exactly. Exactly.
and
No, I
I'm also
agree
a
with
mood
that.
reader. Like sometimes I'm in the mood for like a fast. And the other times I'm like in a mood for like a nice romanticy.
Yeah. I deal on my other podcast, we're reading this book called also, guys, wait, side note, plug in. Yes, of course, everybody knows I'm part of Sexually Speaking, but I'm also have a spicy book podcast that is called Nymphs of Lore. We are currently reading My Summer Girl, which is a polyamorous everybody fucking, bro. Every gender, everything. I can't think of that actually. Like it has a thing by Maeve Black. Beautiful, beautiful. Love this book. And I love it because it has different languages. So like it actually has or Arukna,
That's really unique.
yep, and Spanish. So like they'll have Spanish. So he's like mi querida, and I'm like, oh, who are you? And at the same time they're fucking. I'm like, yes, 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 yes. There's certain things. Well, that's a whole thing, but the voices really get me in the books. And even my sister, she actually got me back into this like a few years ago. If we don't like the voice actor, we're done. We don't want to deal with the book. I'd rather read it. And it
Hmm.
would be funny because if you read the comments, like if you read the reason, like, yo, this John was trash. I never want rave to sound like that ever again or some shit like that. I'm like, honestly, facts. Fucking
Yeah.
facts. I believe the book that we're gonna dive into a little bit today that you're gonna be doing for your event is Does It Hurt, correct?
Mhm, by H.D. Carlton. And it's
Yes.
actually the MMC actually switches languages as well.
Mm-hmm. I believe I've heard his voice in, I read this book called Flames of Chaos, or
Yep.
I think this has a longer name. I think the Nine Realm series. And he actually takes over for the person who passed away, which I will say I was so shitty about. I was like, who the fuck is this guy coming up? This is not my guy. My sister's like, yo, he died, bro. Like, this is the new guy. And I was like, okay, I'll be nicer to him. And he sounds delicious. And he sounds really good at this one. He has a very
He's
distinct
famous.
voice. Hmm?
Yes.
I love that guttural, like, like, yes. I love that animalistic sound. So, what I would love to do, D, you good? Okay.
No,
I like my
growling
live
and
joint.
me go together, okay?
Yes.
Growl? If you're gonna growl in my
Yeah.
growl at me, first of all, there's this viral clip going around right now
Uh
because of the
huh.
whole like online beef with like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, and this clip going around of Saucy Santana talking about. Anyway, little
Yeah.
Uzi, he's making this funny thing like, "Oh, your man, like anytime he's around you, he's just mad. He's just always angry. He's arr, like he's just growling." And I feel like it's a vocal stem for me, and I just keep
Mm-hmm.
walking around the house just in my brain. So I just be walking around doing rawr,
Yep.
rawr. But like, I
That's it.
want you to real life. I need you to real life like growl like you are like a beast,
No, look,
like real bad,
look,
real
It
bad.
look.
goes into you talking to me, but that's it. I remember this one video we did at the police. He told me to run Little Rabbit, and it started off with a growl. I was like, like I forgot myself. I was like, oh shit.
Yep.
They said run, little rabbit.
Yeah, it's from a line. It's actually another H.D. Carlton book.
I would have lost my shit. Run, little rabbit.
I think I have to. I don't even know if I have that video anymore. It was so like many Halloweens ago. But if I do, I'll send it to you. I'll DM. I'll
Yes,
slide in
That
that.
is
please.
cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I like.
Growling, like everybody knows I'm a primal girly. So growling, all that good shit. Claw, oh my god. When I feel the stimulation of the vibration from the growl and it's right here on the
Yes.
neck, and
On
I'm
my
just
neck and
like,
like vibrating down my spine.
yes. And that's it's just it literally illuminates my whole body. I'm just like,
I think
what do
that's
you
what
need me to
this
do?
clip is gonna do that for us. This
Oh
clip.
yeah, 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 yeah. So this right here is I'm gonna be showing you guys is called Sugar by Sleep Token. This is the concert I just seen. Just put it this way, the more they are developing as a group and they're realizing how feral their fan base is, especially when they start growling and they do their screams. Because if you're a metal like me, we love the screaming, we love all that stuff. Again, it's the same simulation. Delicious. So I want to play this for y'all, and I'm gonna make it choppy because there's different versions of it or like sections of it. Let's see here. Boom. Okay.
Hey. No, I know in like live concert, like his growls do go crazy. Like are
Bitch.
very like bottom of
Mhm.
the gut growls.
Yup.
But like if and I wish like I had a
Mhm.
voice. I think I have a really like nice voice, but I wish like I had a voice where like I feel like I could growl. I don't feel like I feel like it's too soft.
Yeah.
Like it's too soft, but I kind of like wish. But I am a fan. I want to hear it, and I want to hear when I hear it. I also it's two things for me. I either want to feel nothing and just feel the vibrations like of your
Mhm.
voice. Like I really like for you to like manipulate like your voice like against my skin. I love that. Love that. Or I want to hear that voice with some type of pressure, whether it's
Yep.
coming from a hand around
Mhm.
me, on me, like some type of pressure. Because that deepness sometimes, that bass feels like pressure. So that's how I internalize that, and I want that performed on me.
It is delicious.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Goddess?
Yeah, when it comes to a growl, the main thing for me is the vibrations. Like I rather it like close in my ear, but if you can growl loud enough that like you can catch me off guard, like
Mhm.
I like let's just say like I'm in the kitchen and I can hear it, like I'm like I love that
Oh
too.
yeah.
Long distance like calling, like
Mhm. Yep.
here I am.
Like a bird call. Like, did you just
Yeah.
call?
Like
Yeah.
Like,
Just
I
start going like, where are you at? Where?
what? What?
Yeah. I
but
have
like
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh no, but like I said, the I love it where like it's the start of a word. The growl leads into you like telling me something to do. Or,
Mhm.
like,
Mm, You know, that is tea. That is tea.
You
When
know,
it's
I'm
the
like, what?
beginning of a statement, yeah. Because I do like just a steady growl, but if it's
Yeah.
attached with like some words afterwards, oh yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Mine's is definitely definitely the trailing off, but definitely a super A plus if like usually your hands are around my throat at that point, and you're just like saying like you're a good girl or some shit like that. I'm dead. Might as well just I'll start cleaning and making you a sandwich. Maybe,
That's
maybe,
that's
maybe, and but only if they do it right. Because if they,
I
I've
was
had
just about to
partners who
say, hold on
tried.
now. We gotta,
No,
because
no, no,
I
no.
feel
If
like
they do
some
it wrong,
people
I'm
was
just
like,
like,
oh,
I
I
will
could do
beat
this,
your
not
ass.
in
Get
a
away
way
from
like
me.
this.
But I think, and I think that comes with again. I talk about being primal all the time. I feel like when it comes to that, or just like instinctively, right? We're trying to submit when we our body is automatically like, okay, I have to not submit like in that type of way, but like I have to listen, I have to pay attention, I have to be alert.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking of that. But then when it doesn't click right, just like the audiobooks, and sometimes it just doesn't, he's like, you're a good little slut. I'm like, why are you calling me names? Why are you saying
Yeah,
shit?
if the voice on the audio doesn't connect, and because Goddess Lilith, that's my favorite way to read books. Like, rather it's kink
Audio.
books or not, I need to read along and listen at the same
Yep.
time. Like, that's how like, I'll get through it. Like, personally, like I can do either or, like,
Mm-hmm.
solo, but that's my preference. Like, to read along and listen at the same time. So if the voice is just like not it, like it will take me out of like a book that is not kink related too, like
Yeah.
a good story, it will really take me out of it. So yeah, sound important.
No, it
very
There's
I agree. How do you I don't know. I feel like I said, I return books if they didn't sound right. I have literally like made sure I've never seen their profile pages ever. I was just like, because I would get
oh my
upset.
gosh.
No, because
Oh, it's that
especially like
bad.
with the voice actor we're gonna hear from Goddess Lilith's book, that she's gonna be at the event with, that voice actor, there was like somebody else. There's like there used to be an original series, there was like another guy, and they also had like others, because now I think what's popular is that they'll have like maybe like two characters. It'll be like one male, one female, and they'll like interchange every so often depending on what chapter it is or what have you.
Okay.
However, certain books, what they would try to dabble in, which I also liked, I like when there's different characters and there's different voice actors. I like that.
Yeah,
I like when I can hear that and I can hear the different inflections and
and I can
uh,
tell, oh, this is Jane walking in, not Sarah.
exactly.
Like, because I can
And
tell the
not
difference.
Thomas acting like he is Sarah,
Yeah.
which drives me nuts, but I get it, but at the same time, but it's always a giggle. Like what was the book I was reading before? It was The Never King. And it was Peter Pan. That's a good one. So where he's just like when he's acting
umbrella.
like
Yes,
Wendy, he's like, yeah, I just feel like I just want pancakes. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You're Peter Pan. Stop acting like her.
mm-hmm. I won't read an audiobook. I won't listen to an audiobook unless it's dual POV. That's what you guys are
Yeah.
talking about. It's called dual POV.
There you
I
go.
will not. If it's not that, I would just have a actual copy and the little voice I make in my head. I'll be
Mhm.
happy with that.
Which
But
sometimes is
yeah,
better, to be fair. The
it,
voices in
Okay,
my
so for
head.
the listeners, if they're diving into Kinky audiobook, they
Hmm.
should look for dual POV. What else?
Hmm.
yeah,
What other tips would you give someone that are like, hey, I want to upgrade my level of listening to smut, to kinky books?
I would definitely do dual POV. I would definitely look into like the voice actor that we're about to listen to for Does It Hurt. If you find a voice actor you actually enjoy,
Hmm.
look up audiobooks with his voice. Because each time you look up an audiobook, it tells you narrated by there's a guy named like Corva King, I think, if I
Hmm.
something like that. His voice is
Hmm.
so like I
Can
know like
one
if
book
this
have
book
more than one narration? Like, so like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a book that
that's
I
And
really
it'll
like.
have their voices on. It'll have everybody
Everybody
listed.
listed, right?
Yeah. So
listen.
it's very rare when it's not.
They have like it gets so dramatic. They have cinematic dual POV where like there's music. Every single character has their own voice. They do it for Fourth Wing. That's a romantic scene. But
Yeah.
has like cinematic audiobooks, and it is like you're damn near at the movies, just not with the screen.
You know what I enjoy when they do like in My Summer Girl, they do a thing where it's just like chapter 5, Ravar, Ariana Grande's can't get enough. So like it gives you a playlist too. So like you can also kind of make it if they don't already have it available. And you can listen like, okay, so this is what his emotions are. This is what he's feeling. This is what it I eat that up. It's a
You
little
do
more homework, but I love it. I think
you
it's
be
very interesting when they do that. And I can definitely tell the love and passion from the author, the voice actors, all that good stuff. Um, like I said, with with the Nine Realm series, I'm not up to date with it because I think the last book or so was pissing me off, and I was like, I don't want to ruin my good vibe with the whole thing because I love me some monster fucking. I love me some monsters. I love when. Have you heard the first book?
No, I haven't.
So if you like Monster Fuckers, the original voice actor who changes into this one later, he's like, "Oh, you're my little monster. You're my little." Da, da, da." I was like, "Yes, please, 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 please." And then when he changes to this individual, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, unfortunately, but he when he says the same thing, it's that guttural. And I'm just like, you know what? I think I like it even more. I call her a bitch. Yeah, yeah. She deserves. She's being a bitch right now, even though he's a piece of shit in the book. I do not. His name is Knox, I believe. Knox in that book has pissed me off more times than ever because I hate whiny bitch men characters. And I say bitch men like you can't it's not that you're being sensitive, it's not that you have emotions. It's not that. It's the fact that they get this gun ho revenge bullshit. And they're like,
Oh,
I have revenge. And they're like, but you're mad at her because you're changing your feelings about your revenge. So you take it out on her. You're a bitch. Why are you mad at her? What did she do? What did she do to you?
you're in the proximity. That's all it is.
Yeah, like I just like I talk about this in my other podcast where we try to insert ourselves sometimes. Where like in my mind it's a video, like it's a movie theater or it's live, and I'm literally like eating popcorn watching it. And I just want to like go and just start backhanding motherfuckers. I'm like, if you don't leave and stop with that bullshit, I swear. So it's like one of those one of those things.
I
I'm
need
just
a second chance chances. That gets me that way. I'm like, are you serious, girl?
yep.
After all that, really?
You know what gets me? What is the one? Lovers, friends to lovers, and it'll
Oh
be
yeah,
like childhood friends, and like they knew each other their whole lives. And I read this really good one, which I loved. But I feel like it's a slow burn for me, even though the whole thing was like sexual tension. But I'm like, if y'all don't just fuck and get it
yeah.
over with, stop. I don't care.
Really close, and then something stupid happens. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, like another 8 chapters. You're just like, really, y'all?
Yeah. I'm just like, so what Talking was the point? I about don't books and how we love the sounds and how it changes. And bitch characters, bitch men characters, where they're just like they're all vengeful and get mad at the main character. Be like, I'm not vengeful anymore, but I hate her still because of what her great 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 grandma did to me a billion years ago. I don't care. Y'all are adults. Stop it. So that's just my POV about it. But going more into the Allura system.
Gazzo, gazzo. Seeing Sawyer on the beach fucked with my head more than I expected it to. I had a mouthful of shit I planned to say to her. But the only thing at the forefront of my mind was to teach her a lesson. Seeing Sawyer on the beach fucked with my head more than I expected it to. I had a mouthful of shit I planned to say to her. But the only thing at the forefront of my mind was to teach her a lesson. Taking her out on the boat wasn't planned. Fucking her again definitely wasn't planned. And now I regret all of it. I know better than to go out on the water without checking the goddamn weather, but today, God fucking damn it. It's my own fault. Yet I still want to kill the little blonde thief for it anyway. Cazzo, cazzo, cazzo. See,
You explain like what he was going through that moment? Like what was going on?
Okay, so I don't want to spoil it too much
So,
because you
because
have
we want to go to the event and listen to it. So,
the backstory. He is a deep sea fisherman. Like he takes care of sharks, right?
okay.
And he was at a bar and he sees our FMC, our main lead character,
Hmm.
and he is kind of in some odd trouble, which is forcing her to, basically pickpocket. So they get this connection in the bar. He takes her, they end up having some fun, and he
Hmm.
wakes up and all his stuff is gone. So
Okay.
he's upset and he thinks, he's never going to see her again. Lo and behold, he sees her again on the beach. So he's like, he's acting like he doesn't know that she took the stuff.
Hmm.
So he's just like, oh, it's so great meeting you again. Like, let me take you out on my boat. Meanwhile, the whole time he's been searching for her, wanting to get back at her for taking all his stuff. So, like, he took her on the boat, of course, without checking the weather or anything. So,
Hmm.
focus on his revenge. And now he's reaping the consequences. So, that's the part of the clip you heard.
Love that. I love that. I did a little. I have not read this book, guys, but I did listen for research purposes. I did listen to a few clips of it, synopsis. People love it, which I'm happy. Because it's a big community, guys. People, I think we don't understand sometimes like how sound affects us, and audiobooks really do give you another level of like seeping in the information as well. I know for me as well, I could read and listen at the same time. However, I get overwhelmed easily. So, boom, put the voice in my ear. God forbid, though, if it's very, very sexy or a spicy scene is happening, I will tell everybody, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone while I listen to this because I need a deep dive. But it'll be a situation to like a cadence will be wrong and my ears just like turn it off. So it's very powerful. The sounds, how it like vibrates in the body, how these spicy books really I felt like elevated, and also in my opinion, I felt also helped. A lot of people start consuming literature again in different ways. Um, which we love. We love that. We love the fact that people like what is it? Free libraries, guys, as my other co-host would say. Go sign up for your library card. You can actually still download books, like spicy books from the library, guys. You could also get them on audiobook form. So don't get it twisted. Nobody's got to know what your schmuck calendar is. Nobody cares. Cause trust me, if not, they would have stopped my account. They were like, "Girl, what are you doing?" And if I could do stuff for free 99, I'm doing free 99 versus paying for something before I know I love something. All right, lovely. So this has been a great, great, great conversation. Thank you so much, Goddess Lilith, for joining us today. I know we keep talking about this event, and Miss D, of course, unfortunately had to leave. But she's still with us in our hearts because we're all a bunch of Kiki and naughty people who like to have these conversations all the time anyway. However, make sure you follow Miss D on all her social media platforms. If anything, you can hit us up at Sexually Speaking on all social media platforms and get in contact that way. However, Goddess Lilith, how can we reach you?
You can find me on Instagram at worship_goddess_Lilith. And that's where I'm most active. My DMs are always open for any questions. I love educating the public. I love bringing vanilla people into the dark side. We definitely do have
No.
cookies.
Get to
Um,
the cookies.
and then I also do private sessions if you want to get to know more about impact play, try it out, sensory play, wax play. We can definitely set that up. So that's where you can find me. This is
Definitely.
my Kinky audiobook club. We are going to be listening to Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlton. We're probably going to listen to the first like 10 to 15 chapters. While you're listening, we're going to have amazing vendors there. We're going to have Dominant, Sir RL. He'll be there providing fire topping, fire massages. We're going to have a masseuse there, a nude masseuse. Will be giving massages and getting all those aches and bones while you relax and listen. It is 420 friendly, so we'll have our pimp treats, our 420 connoisseur there. You don't have to bring anything. We'll have it there for you. And then one of my favorite vendors, backed by popular demand, is our Nasty Mouth Treats. She makes these delicious pastries, and they're shaped like cookies and cocks. And you put whipped cream on them, sprinkle them. It's so delicious. So this is more of a beginner friendly kinky event. Come dip your toes in, see how you like it, get to try some fire play, impact play, massages, listen to great books, build your community. And then if you like it, you can go to Miss D's event because she does amazing events as well. Oh, and it's only $20.
Yep. It's only $20, guys. We will have all this information, of course, on Sexually Speaking social media page. So you could also look on there. I have the wonderful Goddess Lilith. She's tagged and all that, so it's easier for y'all to press a button, click it, and you'll
Yep.
be connected to her. How easy is that? How easy is that? Super easy. That I can do it because your girl, if she got to press too many things, I don't want to do it. It's too much. I'm not. But it was a pleasure. It was an honor to hang out with you today. I'm going to see you more than likely at your event. And of course, guys, when in doubt, go to Miss D's events too. She has the Kiki Munch. She has the Cookout Munch. She has the feast, I believe, coming up. She's going to tell you more about that on her page. Excuse me. So look out for all this stuff. Miss J, she ain't doing much but streaming and gaming. She is, I will say, guys, you might see me a lot more online with non-kinky stuff. I'm actually going to Japan. I'm moving to Japan next year. Well, 2027, guys, not this one, not this year. But the following year, I'm moving to Japan. So now I'm on my journey to study for the JLPT, which is the Japanese proficiency language test. In order for me to do what I have to do in Japan, I have to take it first, which is only can be done once a year. So I only have a
Oh,
few
wow.
months. Yeah, they're very strict. So you're gonna follow me on that journey. Not kink related, but if you want to like hang out with me and see my terrible handwriting, maybe you're into that. Maybe you like the ASMR of me like drawing. I don't know. Go off, have fun. It was a pleasure. It was an honor. Until next time, guys. Okay, bye.
Thank
You
you.
know I don't play right. Just give me the word, I.